Hi, everybody. This is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, the Hut.
1-2 from Senga. And the bat goes flying. Gurriel strikes out, and Senga has a strike.
So today we got a chance to see Mets starter Kodai Senga pitch for the first time for the Mets, and it was what excellent stuff he has. He's got a great splitter, which he calls the ghost fork. It was very exciting to watch him pitch. Aside from that first inning, you could tell he was very nervous. He wanted to get out there, and even the top of the first inning, he really wanted to get out there. He's chomping at the bit to get on the mound and get this thing going for himself. But after that first inning, you can tell that he is an accomplished guy. He was the best pitcher in the Japanese League last year, and he's been one of the best pitchers in the Japanese League for the last few years. So you can see just by the way he carried himself on the mound, in particular that first inning, when he had the bases loaded, nobody out, and he had 2 strikeouts, and he got the last out, that he has an idea of what he needs to do on the mound, his game plan. Obviously, he needs to know the hitters, but that's why you have a good catcher, and let's have a good catching core with Nito and Narvaez. But the interesting thing I like about him, and it's a weird thing, is the way he sort of walks around the mound after he does a pitch. For some odd reason, he reminds me very much of Nolan Ryan. I didn't see Nolan Ryan until the end of his career, but the way he sort of carried himself, this is a guy that owns the mound. This is not a guy that is doesn't have no confidence. He's not suffering from that problem. He looks like he has a lot of confidence in himself, the way he carries himself on the mound, and he's got a personality. He's not a stiff. He's very outgoing, which will make his adjustment coming here much easier. It's very difficult coming here from Japan. This is about as big of a culture shock as you could possibly get. Aside from that first inning where he pitched through 36 pitches, he did walk 3 batters in the game. He struck out 8 in the 5 1/3 innings that he pitched. But you could not have scripted it any better. Now, this is not a great lineup. They do have the leadoff hitter, they got from the Marlins got from the Twins, but they don't have a great lineup. But he was very much in control of this game after that first inning. Once he got all the sort of butterflies out of him, he was doing great, and it's exciting. I've made a prediction. I'll keep with this prediction. He will be the National League Rookie of the Year for this year. If he stays healthy and is able to pitch as much as he's able to, he's going to have a big year. Like I said, he was the best Japanese pitcher in the Japanese League last year. He's an accomplished guy. He's extremely confident. And he's going to be a big star here, just due to the fact that he's got a great smile. He's very outgoing. He's got a personality to him. That's going to help him here a lot. And it's going to be interesting to see the Japanese contingent that's going to come in here. We know that in Flushing we have a big Asian community here. They're really going to gravitate towards him because he's a big personality. He actually is much more outgoing than Shohei Ohtani, to be honest with you. That's the one thing, that we've seen so far. He's got a bit of a bigger personality. So once he gets settled in and people get to know him a little bit and we get to see him every 5th day, it's going to be, you'll get to see more of his personality than we do now. Obviously, getting the jitters out and getting all this sort of butterflies out of the way first. Then, the end of the week, we'll be pitching, I guess, on Saturday at Citi Field. Get that out of the way, and then he'll start to settle in. Very exciting. To me, he's the most exciting part of this year. And I think he's going to be big. I think he'll be a guy that will really get a lot of people excited here. Last year we had Edwin Diaz at the end of the games. This guy coming in the beginning, pitching in the beginning. People are going to be very excited. I'm very excited to watch him. I don't know what you think. Well, let me know what you think about the first game. Let me know what you think about him. And, of course, that ghost fork and that cool-looking glove that he uses. And thank you for watching this video, of course. Please subscribe to the Baseball Hut. Thank you, and I'll see you later.
A nickname. He's got the ghost on the glove. With the fork.
With a trident.
Yep.
Now I love talking about baseball, and particularly I love talking about the New York Mets. So if you want to follow a channel that loves those two things, this is really the channel you need to subscribe to. I know a lot about the Mets, a lot about baseball, and we can talk about it here, and I can learn from you, you can learn from me. I do talk to people, I write to people on a regular basis when you write to me. And of course, I do all kinds of videos. There are weekly live streams, there are shorts. I would mention I have merchandise on the channel, that please go check it out. I have plenty of baseball caps that you might be interested with the Baseball Hut logo on it. So I want to thank you all for coming by. Please subscribe to the Baseball Hut. Thank you, and I'll see you later.